Hello and welcome to our channel, What Is and How To. Let me start by asking you this. Have you ever looked at a great leader in your workplace, the one everyone listens to, respects, and follows, and wondered, how do they do it? How do they have such influence without even trying? Well, here's the truth. Leadership is not a title, it's a skill. And just like any skill, it can be learned, practiced, and improved. Today, we're going to talk about something powerful, how to improve your leadership skills at work. Whether you're already in a leadership position or preparing for one in the future, these points will help you become the kind of leader people trust, respect, and willingly follow. So, let's dive in. 1. Master the art of listening. One of the most underrated yet powerful skills of any leader is the ability to truly listen. Too often, we think leadership is about talking, giving instructions, or delivering motivational speeches, but the truth is, great leadership begins with listening. When you give your team your full attention, when you listen without interrupting, when you make people feel heard, something magical happens. They trust you. And trust is the foundation of leadership. Listening isn't just about nodding your head. It's about asking follow-up questions, repeating back what you've heard to show understanding and being open to feedback, even if it challenges your own ideas. Imagine a workplace where employees feel like their voices matter. That environment breeds innovation, loyalty, and productivity. So, if you want to sharpen your leadership skills, start by listening more than you speak. 2. Develop emotional intelligence. Leadership isn't just about intellect or strategy, it's about emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, or EQ, is the ability to understand your own emotions and manage them while also recognizing the emotions of others. Leaders with high EQ know when to step back during a heated moment, how to calm a tense situation, and how to motivate people by appealing to their feelings, not just logic. Think about it. When your manager yells or loses control, you don't feel inspired. You feel resentful. But when a leader shows empathy, patience, and understanding, you want to give your best. Strengthening your EQ means becoming more self-aware, practicing empathy, and staying calm under pressure. These are the traits that separate bosses from true leaders. 3. Lead by example. Here's a simple truth. People don't follow what you say, they follow what you do. If you want respect, show respect. If you want accountability, be accountable yourself. If you want hard work, demonstrate it first. Leadership by example is the oldest yet most effective form of influence. Imagine telling your team to stay late while you head home early. How motivated do you think they'll feel? But if you roll up your sleeves and stay with them, even for part of the time, they'll admire and follow you without hesitation. Leadership is about setting a standard, and people naturally rise to meet it when they see you doing it yourself. 4. Improve your communication skills. Strong leaders know how to communicate clearly, confidently, and with purpose. But communication isn't just about delivering information, it's about connecting. A great leader can take a complex idea and make it simple, inspire a team with just a few words, and avoid misunderstandings by being precise. Communication also means nonverbal cues, body language, tone of voice, eye contact. If you look distracted, speak too softly, or avoid eye contact, people won't feel engaged. Practice speaking in a way that is clear, structured, and motivational. And remember, it's not only about speaking well, but also choosing the right time, place, and method to communicate. 5. Learn to delegate effectively. Too many new leaders make the mistake of trying to do everything themselves, believing it shows strength. But here's the truth. Leadership is not about doing it all. It's about empowering others to do their best. Delegation doesn't mean dumping tasks. It means entrusting responsibilities to people while giving them ownership. When you delegate effectively, you free up your own time for strategic decisions while showing your team you believe in their abilities. This builds confidence and motivation in your employees. A good leader knows their team's strengths and assigns tasks that fit them while still being available for support. Delegating isn't losing control, it's gaining influence. 6. Build trust and transparency. Trust is the glue that holds a team together. Without it, no strategy, no plan, and no amount of money can make things work. Transparency means being honest, sharing information openly, and admitting mistakes when they happen. Leaders who hide things or play favorites quickly lose credibility. On the other hand, when you're open with your team about challenges, risks, and expectations, they'll respect you. Trust isn't built overnight. It's built through consistent actions, keeping promises, being fair, and standing by your team when things get tough. Remember, people don't work hard for leaders they fear. They work hard for leaders they trust. 7. Inspire and motivate your team. Leadership isn't about authority, it's about influence. And one of the greatest tools of influence is inspiration. A good leader doesn't just manage tasks, they light a fire inside their people. They remind them of the why behind the work, they paint a picture of the future, and they celebrate small wins along the way. Motivation can be as simple as a thank you, as meaningful as recognizing someone's effort publicly, or as powerful as sharing a vision that excites everyone. When people feel inspired, they stop working just for a paycheck. They start working for a purpose. 8. Be adaptable and open to change. Workplaces are constantly changing. New technologies, shifting markets, evolving employee needs. A rigid leader gets left behind, but an adaptable one thrives. Adaptability means staying flexible, learning quickly, and being open to new ways of doing things. Sometimes it means letting go of old habits or systems that no longer serve the team. It also means being open to feedback and willing to adjust your leadership style depending on the situation. Strong leaders aren't afraid of change. They use it as an opportunity to grow and take their team with them. Number 9, practice conflict resolution skills. Conflict at work is inevitable, but how you handle it defines your leadership. Weak leaders avoid conflict, letting it fester until it explodes. Strong leaders address it head on with fairness, calmness, and empathy. Conflict resolution isn't about winning arguments, it's about finding solutions that allow everyone to move forward. This requires patience, listening to both sides, and focusing on the problem, not the person. When your team sees you handling conflicts with maturity, they gain confidence in your ability to lead under pressure. 10. Commit to continuous learning. The best leaders never stop learning. They read books, attend workshops, listen to podcasts, and seek mentors. Why? Because leadership is evolving, and what worked 10 years ago might not work today. Continuous learning also shows humility. It proves you don't think you know it all. It keeps you sharp, curious, and open-minded. And when your team sees you investing in yourself, they'll be inspired to grow as well. A leader who stops learning eventually stops leading. And there you have it, 10 powerful ways to improve your leadership skills at work. Remember, leadership isn't about a job title. It's about influence, trust, and growth. If you practice these skills consistently, you'll not only become a better leader, but also inspire others to become leaders themselves. What do you think? Which of these skills do you want to start working on today? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts.